Guys, it's Stephanie and I'm at the beach today to get a little bit of R&R. My life has been crazy busy in a very good way in the last few months because most of you know that my show Appetite for Adventure is now on the air in Canada and parts of Asia. And I'm hoping it's coming your way soon, so keep those good vibes coming. What I'm going to show you how to do today is one of hubby's favorite recipes. It's barramundi in a lemon, caper, and tomato sauce. And it's gonna knock your socks off. Super easy, super delicious, and I'm gonna do it here on a camp burner at the beach. So you ready to get started? I thought so. Let's go. Okay guys, so we're making a barramundi in a lemon, tomato, and caper sauce that's gonna knock your socks off. So let's talk about our fish. Here's what we're using today. It's 2 pounds of barramundi. This is a farmed barramundi from Australia. Barramundi comes from Australia and the waters surrounding the area, so that's typically where you're going to find it. You can find it fresh and you can find it frozen. This is a fresh barramundi which we're going to slice and add to the rest of our recipe. Barramundi is fantastic. It's got really mild, delicate flavor, really sweet, buttery flesh, and holds up well on the grill and to recipes like this. So if you're trying to get some new fish recipes into your repertoire, please add barramundi to it. It's going to be fantastic. Other things that we're using today, key ingredients for our recipe are capers. Capers are berries picked from a bush and then they are brined in either salt or a salt and vinegar liquid. These were salt and vinegar brined and they're going to be fantastic. They got a really great flavor, really great texture for our overall dish. You're going to find out why a little bit later. Also, a couple garlic cloves. I'm cooking for myself today because hubby can't join me, so I'm just probably going to just use one of these. You know what garlic does, it's fantastic. We'll add some really fantastic flavor to our fish. We've got some thyme from my garden. Smells fantastic, earthy, really great. You're going to need some thyme, so please add that to your shopping list. We've got a little bit of olive oil. If you don't have olive oil on hand, just use any vegetable oil that you can, but I prefer you to use olive oil. It's going to add some flavor to the recipe, and that's what we want because that's all we're adding to the sauce is the olive oil and the lemon juice and a little bit of the juice from the tomatoes, which brings me to my next point, our tomatoes. What I'm using is a red tomato on the vine and a yellow tomato on the vine. They both have really great tomatoey, citrusy flavor, but they add some color to the recipe, and that's really what I'm trying to do with the two species of tomatoes, or the two kinds of tomatoes. Other thing that we need is a lemon. I'm going to slice this, add it to our recipe when it's on the grill, and that's really it. So enough talking, let me show you how we get started. We're going to take our fish, move everything to the side, and slice it. Just like that. This is meaty fish, really beautiful. Now the one thing you're going to realize when you're cutting this is that the flesh of barramundi is a little bit gray. And we've talked about bad fish before at fish markets where it's gray and flaky. In this instance, the fish is supposed to be gray, so don't worry about it, okay? Grayish, pinkish is how I would call it. Okay, that's done. We're going to set this to the side and cut the rest of our recipes after we clean our cutting board. Okay, our cutting board's clean, our knife is clean. Let's start chopping our veggies. Let's start with the tomatoes. I'm just cooking for myself today. I think I mentioned earlier that maybe hubby might join me, but he's got a couple of business things that are going on, so I don't know if that's going to happen. So let's chop these into a nice chunky dice. Because in our sauce, what we're going to want is kind of chunky, bitey tomatoes. You know what also works well in this recipe if you want to omit the tomatoes is to add artichoke hearts, marinated artichoke hearts. Works really well. Okay, done with the tomatoes, on with the garlic. I'm using 1 clove. Chopping. Smells so good. Okay, tomatoes done, garlic's done. Let's chop our lemon in half. I should mention that most of the work goes into the process of cooking this. The prep is super easy. I told you, we're gonna be working on a campfire grill today. I'm gonna clean all this off, then we're gonna get the grill on top of here and you're gonna see how fast this is. Okay, our lemon's done. We have our thyme. What we're gonna do is break our thyme into two. This one's going into the pot. This one is gonna be saved for a little bit of garnish. You'll see a little bit later. So this we just wanna pick off. I'm gonna add it to our oil. It's gonna fragrance our oil and the sauce and be fantastic. Okay, what's left are our capers. And our capers are going to actually go into the pan. So without further ado, I'm gonna clean all this off and then get our campfire grill on here and start cooking. So here I am, here is my Coleman portable grill. I've got my olive oil in the pan. Actually, I need to add a little bit more. This is a grill and it also serves as a burner, and that's what we're using this as today, is the burner side. I don't need this side today. So I'm gonna let my olive oil get nice and hot. Then we're gonna add our fish. My husband loves crispy skin. I don't like the skin of fish typically, but he loves it. So I'm gonna make it in his style today for you, and I'll show you how we put that together. So the olive oil is almost there. The other thing I realized is I forgot to tell you that we're using sea salt today. It was buried at the bottom of my bag, and until I got to this section, I was like, oh, forgot to tell you that. So we're gonna use some sea salt, but not very much because we've got those capers. So let's add our fish. Here we go. Okay guys, to keep your fish from puckering like mine just did, be sure to score your fish on the skin side. Just basically make a couple of tiny slits. I was so excited about getting this recipe on, I forgot to do that. After about 3 minutes of cooking, turn the fish and allow it to cook on the other side for an additional 3 minutes. Take the fish out and allow it to rest. Now we're gonna add our garlic and thyme. You get in there. Add some tomatoes. Now we've got our lemon. For the capers. Okay, our sauce is done. It smells fantastic. Our fish has been resting. It looks delicious. Let's get this plated up. Okay guys, hubby is totally missing out. This looks fantastic. It smells delicious. I can't wait to dive in. What we have here is a barramundi in a lemon, caper, and tomato sauce that I'm sure is going to be as fantastic as I anticipate. Oh wow. Okay. Really quickly. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is fantastic. I've got super buttery fish, really flaky, really nice texture. The capers have a really nice kind of salty punch to them. They kind of melt in your mouth along with the fish. The lemon, the thyme, the capers, the olive oil are all working in harmony. This is delicious. Listen, the next time you're at the beach and you have a quick campfire grill here, please make this recipe. It's fantastic. For the Posh Pescatarian, I'm Stephanie. Bon appetit.